Good morning. This is Mrs. Tanis in the library, and today I want to show you how to move your annotated bibliography from Noodlebib and import it into Word. So what I have done is I've copy and pasted the Mia Parks example that you have into Noodlebib. So I'm in Noodlebib here. I'm going to open that up, and then I'm going to go over to the source page. So here's where I've created that document. I have all three citations in there along with the three elements of your annotated bib. So now we are going to format it and export it to Word. So go up to the top of the page where it says Print Export. The first thing you need to do is format it as an annotated bib. So make sure it says bibliography up at the top, and then citations and annotations is what you want to include. All right, now we are going to export this to Word. And let's give it a name, Parks example. All right, and now we're going to open Word. So I am using Word to do this because I think the formatting is easier than with Google Docs. Your mission is to get your annotated bib looking exactly like this Mia Parks example. And so now we need to do a little bit of formatting inside Word. All right, so and please be aware also that once you have imported your Noodlebib information into Word, they become separate documents. So any changes that you make here in Word will not be saved in Noodlebib. They are two different entities at this point. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to insert the page numbers. Click on page number. The first thing you're going to do is format the page numbers so that you start with the second page. Remember, you're going to have to add a cover page, so that's why we're starting with number 2 here. And then we want our page numbers to be at the top of the page and right justified. Okay, and the last thing we need to do here is add your last name. And then we are done with that part. Now we're moving away from, we're doing the format that is exclusive to what your teacher wants. So we're going to take out bibliography here. Okay, and page down a couple spaces, or not page down, line down, whatever the term is. Okay, so now the first thing we need to add in all bold, all caps, is working thesis. Let's click on bold up here. And we also need a colon. All right, we want to, and then we are going to add the working thesis here. Okay. And then you want a space in between the next element of information. So there's a space, and then go down one more. So we want a space in between your thesis and in between your first citation. And on this line, you're going to add in bold source number 1. All right, and you'll see that Noodlebib did the hanging indent for you. That is all correct. But it also, in the case of ebooks and e-journals, added the long URL that your teacher does not want. So we need to get rid of that. We also need to remember where we got it from, which you should have recorded in Noodlebib. and then add, in this case, it would be EBSCO e-book collection and a period. All right, we need a space separating this from the summary. And then all of your 3 elements here, they all need to be shifted over to the left so that they line up with your author's last name. So just highlight everything and then hit the left arrow twice. We'll get it. And now it's looking pretty good. Oh, you know what I forgot? There is a colon after each source number. So make sure you add that. Okay, now I think we're good. So your second source, let's jump down, needs to be on a second page. So go up to Insert and click on Page Break. And now you're on your second page, which is your third page. Okay, and we're going to repeat everything that we did on the first page. With the exception of adding the working thesis. So up here, I think we got to space down twice. We're going to, in bold, source number 2, colon, don't forget the colon. I keep forgetting the colon. Okay, and then a space. And then this was just a print book, right? So you don't need to add anything on the end. You do need to add a space. And then we've got to shift everything over again to the left. All right, and then finally, we need to put a break here. Source number 3. All right, now notice this one came from a database called JSTOR. This was actually a journal, not a book. So that's what that JSTOR is. Let's press enter. Let's shift everything over. And 1, 2 clicks. And I believe we are done, with the exception of the cover page, which I'm going to leave up to you to create that. Just make sure it looks just like the example that you have. And that's it for now. Good luck. If you need any help, please contact me, Mrs. Tanis, if that's who you're working with, or if your teacher is working with Mrs. Wilkoskis. We can help you with this formatting and anything else that you need. Have a good day.